Hello, fellow diamond painters. DP Crazy Lady here. Excuse me. It is 2:05 p.m. It is Saturday. It is the 20th of April, 2024. And hope no one is disappointed, but I decided to do these multi-cats. Let's see if I can get a picture. There it is. I decided to diamond paint this. And I'll give you my two reasons. First reason is it'll fit on this other table I have, because I'm already doing a large one with the Sierra Riverfall by Pinson on my big drafting table. And I would have had to remove it so that I could put up the Chippendale. Now, I may go ahead and do the Chippendale after this. Remember when I mentioned to y'all about Temu and the light I had for the cross stitch that didn't work and I had to fix it? Well, I think I mentioned that Temu gave me a refund for it, which is on there. I wanted the instant, the instant refund. I diamond painted this kitty and this one, and there's an eye next to it for the other kitty. This kitty up here, okay, I diamond painted it. He's white, but I didn't pay attention naturally when I was doing the kit up, but when I got to the white and the symbol is, and up on the bottom, number 24, it's a T, and the T in here, in this white, the color was listed as 3865, which we know is the white. That's what it is. I had this color bottled up and in the number 24, and this is the color they gave me for number 24. That's not 3865. Not at all. It's almost like a cornflower blue. I don't know where, I don't know where that goes. So I took a photo of it next to the legend. I requested a, return refund, and they gave me an immediate refund. This was all in the same packaging that my daughter had gotten for me. This and the light and so on. And I noticed there's a couple little whites in here. There's one or two in here, but that's it. So somewhere along the line, someone was not paying attention to what number 24 color was. So, yeah, if this keeps up, on the first, when I decide to make a new order, it'll already be paid for. So, works out for me. I got another $16 coming from Temu when I order. And this was all in the same order, and they refunded it. So I think as long as you have a photo and prove it to them, it works. So, but yeah, I decided to do this because, number one, like I said, it fit on there, and I was already doing something large. Plus, after doing the gnome with so much color blocking, this one seemed a little nicer. It's some color blocking, but it's in a small area. I even pulled out Marvin the Martian and thought about doing it, but after I looked at it, I mean, I even had the colors ready to pull out and everything. And oh my gosh, when I saw it and all that, it was 832, so it would have been a dark blue all the way around. I just wasn't in the mood to go ahead and say, ugh, I'm not going to do that much color blocking again. So, at least with this, at least with this, it's, in smaller areas. And, this doesn't make any sense. I'm still concerned about these colors. Because this is D. I want to see what the number is. 824. I'm going to have to look through my colors because for some reason 824 seems a little dark. And this is an awful lighter cat. I'm wondering if maybe they just misjudged the colors. I mean, these are purple and the pink. That's the color they are. But for some reason, I'm thinking this cat should be lighter. I mean, that's... Because if I'm not mistaken, this is the color that was used in here. For this, a little bit of lighter shade on this cat. And they just all seem the same. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, this one seems lighter. Well, he's a little darker here, but lighter here. And then this one over here, which I'm sure you can't see, is a darker cat in the, I don't know. I think I'm just going to mess with this, fudge with it the way it is. It's nothing that I'll probably hang up or whatever. The reason why I wanted to do this too, it was a lot of colors and it looked festive and, So Temu made a boo-boo. But, oh well. I figure, I'll do it. It's not going to kill me. I had to go running out earlier today. I forgot to pick up my prescription. I still didn't pick it up. I'll do it tomorrow. It's no big deal. Let's see. My daughter had to pick up a few things down at the store. So she got that. And I just happened to... It's a good thing I got gas at the very beginning of the month, because we just came past the gas stations, and see, I have to buy premium in my car. It only uses premium. Regular doesn't burn well in it. But regular unleaded is close to almost $4 a gallon in my area. So if I'm to get premium, it's anywhere from 50 cents to $1 more per gallon. So, and yes, I only have about an 8-gallon tank, but that's expensive for me. So it's a good thing I got it at the first of the month, or around the 5th, I think I got it. And the price was quite a bit lower. I had went to Myers, the grocery store that we finally got a Myers last year. And they have their own gas station there too. And you don't have to have a member, and you don't get a discount that way and stuff. But it was fairly reasonable. I don't know what it would be now, but I filled it and so I'd have gas for the month to go up to my mom's birthday and stuff. So that, definitely helped out, because it was far more reasonable than it is now. And it's 48 degrees out. The sun is out. If there were no breeze and wind and such, standing out in the sun, it's nice and warm. But boy, that cold air just whips right on through you. The wind. For supper today, I'm making taco salad. That's what my daughter wanted, so I have the refried beans. I don't have, naturally, the taco bowl, that all that carb there, but I do have some taco chips or whatever, and I'm going to put a few on the bottom, put the beans on top, and the only thing that I'm out of is tomatoes. So, no big deal. I got everything else to make a taco salad, taco bowl, whatever they, Taco Bell used to have them, they discontinued them. That was one of my downfalls on those. Boy, could I eat those. But it just seems like a quiet day today. I started yesterday watching. I didn't even realize that it was on. I thought it was a short, like, special or something like that. I've been watching CSI Vegas. Now, the first season, Sarah Seidel was on there with Gil and stuff. They were on it together. And now I'm on the second season, because right now there's 3 seasons. That's how much I missed. But on the second season, Gil and Sarah aren't there at the moment. But they brought back that Willow, whatever her name is. So I never, Hagenberger, I can't say her name, but I don't like her. I didn't like her in the original CSI, and I don't like her in this one. She was just not one of my favorite characters at all. So she's in this one. And the way they're running it this way is, at least that's what it seems like. That's how the first season was. It was 10 episodes, and they ran it as a continual story all the way through to the 10th episode. Where in the original CSI, it was, they solved each, and this is, they solved the things, but they had a running theme until the 10th episode. And, they would end it, they'd resolve whatever it was on the 10th episode, and then now I'm on to the second season. So it's pretty good. It's something to listen to and, pass the time while you're diamond painting or whatever. But I haven't worked on the cross stitch yet. I'll get to it when I get to it. I think I basically just had to show, it said something about showing it, naming the company, the instructions on how to use it, how it works, and I don't think it said I had to do continual progress, just to demonstrate, the product. Well, I've done that. So as far as having to finish it, I don't think that was a requirement. So it will get done as it gets done. So I'd rather be diamond painting, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I wouldn't even mind crocheting. It just, I don't know what it is about cross stitch anymore. So, how's everybody's weekend panning out? Good weather, bad weather, you know. I have no clue on how it's going to be. I'm waiting to see next week for two things, to see how the weather is going to be. One, I have to scrub out my car. I have to vacuum it out. And I don't have an outside spigot, and I don't really want to take it to a car wash. I can't take it to a regular car wash oh my gosh, where'd my tongue go? A regular car wash because it won't fit. My car's too small, and it won't fit the tracks, so they can't, run it through that way. And I've tried it in those ones that have your car sits there and the bars go over top and, clean the sides and backs. Cleans the sides okay, but it misses the whole rear end of my car. Well, even parts of the sides, it leaves it dirty. I paid $10 one time to go into one of those, and that was, to under wax it, undercoat it, wash it, all that stuff, and brought it out, and it was filthy. I mean, the car's a itty bitty little thing, but it was filthy. So I said, well, no. So I'm going to have to go outside here and wash the car and bring an extra bucket out. And as I'm washing it, throw water on, to rinse it off and then dry it. And I have to vacuum it out, clean it. And then I'm waiting for a good day where things are dry, dry outside, so I can mow the grass. I've got to get that started, which I hate. And also Monday or Tuesday of the week coming, we got to take Liam in for him to get his nails cut again, and his flea and heartworm meds, and Angel's flea med. So that's going to be a fun little trip with him screaming and yelling and carrying on like a banshee. They said they never have any trouble with him when they get him inside there, but I'll tell you, they ought to be in the car with me. So he's laying beside me right now, over in the corner, curled up on a blanket, nice and quiet, which is odd for him. And he loves playing, I guess what I call, or he would call, soccer. He takes one of his squeaky toys and puts it in his mouth, and then he makes the toy in his mouth hit the little ball he has, and he bats that around all across, the living room and kitchen, and it ends up under furniture, and he'll sit there and bark until somebody gets up and gets his ball out from under the furniture, and then he's back at it again, and all you hear is this squeak, 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 squeak as he's batting it. I've got to get that on film for you guys, or at least my enjoyment. I've never seen a dog do that, but he loves, I call it soccer, because that's what he's doing. He's hitting it, and chasing it. And if you start kicking it back to him, he still uses the toy that's in his mouth to bat it back at you, and chase it down and stuff. It's cute. So he enjoys that, and he usually does that for a little while, tires his butt out, and passes out for maybe an hour, and then he's up running again. So, and in about another 40 minutes or so, it'll be time for his dinner. When the time changed, it screwed up dinner time for him. He was eating at 5 o'clock, and I was trying to, and then I try to hold off till 5 again, and no, it would be 4 o'clock, which is fine. Now he hits me up between 3 and 3:30. So when he wants to eat, he carries on and whines, and has his own little fit until he gets his food. Which before I couldn't get him to eat his food, but since we started feeding him this good stuff that's not cheap, he loves it. He looks forward to it. I heat it up in the microwave, and he stands there right at the microwave just waiting for it to beep. And as soon as it beeps, he hauls butt into the living room where his little dish is, and he's ready to go. So at least he found a food that he likes and that he'll eat. So I think I'm done with that letter. I don't see it here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. There's some up there. Oh, well. So I don't have, like I said, I don't have a whole heck of a lot to talk about. But if any of you have any, I'm sure you've done it before with Temu. If there's a product that didn't work right or something, they'll give you the refund, and you don't have to ship it back. Unless you want, the only way you'd have to ship it back, the only reason why you'd have to ship it back is if you want the refund in your bank, I guess. The money refunded. And if you want the money refunded that way, it takes, they said, depending on your bank, how long. But you know what? They already got enough of my information. I don't need to give them more, and stuff. So I figured give me an instant refund, and if there's something else I want, I can add a few dollars to it and get it. I just don't like the length of time it takes. It's not as bad as Wish used to be, but it still takes a while. And Wish was okay until they decided to start charging shipping. And that's what I figure is eventually maybe going to happen with Temu. They may eventually start charging shipping. If they would have sent some of that stuff in a box rather than jamming it all into a bag, I wouldn't have had probably the light crushed the way it was. And I think that might have caused part of its issue. So, well, I don't know if I have anything else to talk about, really. Just babble, 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 babble. Nothing in particular, nothing fancy, nothing real important, but I can hear the wind. I can hear it at my windows, and I don't even have them open. So the wind's whipping pretty good. So, well, I'm going to get off here and let you all go and get back to whatever it was you was doing. Me, I'm just going to diamond paint. I'm using, this isn't a turned pen. This was one of the pens that, I think it was about one of the second pens that we'd gotten off of Amazon. I like this one because everything screws in. I like that. The tip, same thing. The only thing I had to be careful with this pen is my daughter had gotten one. Hers is green, and hers had this nice tip on it too, where it was smaller at the end. And some of them you'll order, and they'll come with a bigger, bolder tip. And to me, that's useless for me because I had stated before, if you put it down, it's going to shove the other drills out of the way, and you're constantly moving your drills over. So this was really a nice pen. And it wasn't that expensive. It came with, a whole set of ends, tips. A bent one, and I think a 3-placer, a 4-placer, and the next size up. I don't know. But it was a nice little pen. So, anyway, and then I'm just using one of the Bella Art to Nicole. It's sort of a pink-red color. It's more translucent than some of the other ones I have. So that's about it. I think I'm going to work on this, just this section here today. Tomorrow I think I'm going to go back to working on the Chuck Pinson. My daughter said that this Chuck Pinson is back now available on Diamond Art through Amazon. Because if you go to Amazon and put in Diamond Art painting, and then scroll down the left side, you can pick, what company you want to look at, like Tiny Fun or, Dot or something like that, and you click on Diamond Art Club. Apparently that painting is back available again. Because I've only, when I finally got it, it had came in and went out 3 times. And in order for me to get this, when I had gotten it, it took almost 3 months before it came back in. So it happens to be available right now in case anybody's interested. So that's the one, it's Sierra River Fall by Chuck Pinson through Diamond Art Club. And it's a square. So, well, y'all have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy. Oh, good. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. So, have a good one. Hugs. Love you all. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. And have a good rest of your weekend. I will see you when I get back with you again. Probably tomorrow. Y'all have a good dinner. And stay warm or cool, depending on your weather. Hugs. Love you all. DP Crazy Lady. Bye-bye.